Welcome back to Destinations by D. If you are looking for the ultimate mix of adventure, relaxation, and some of the best wildlife viewing on the planet, you are in the right place. Today we are breaking down the perfect 10-day Costa Rica itinerary. We are going to cover the towering Arenal volcano in La Fortuna, the misty canopies of the Monteverde cloud forest, and finally, we are heading way down south to the wild, untouched beaches of the Osa Peninsula. Costa Rica is a stunning and diverse ecosystem. This itinerary focuses on the volcano area and wildlife viewing. We recommend this itinerary be taken between December to February for the best timing on wildlife. If you would like us to create another Costa Rica itinerary, including the Caribbean side, beaches on the Pacific side, or any other site, let us know in the comments and we can create an alternative itinerary. You could visit Costa Rica many times and not see it all. I'm going to give you all the logistics on exactly how to get from point A to point B, exactly where to stay, what to eat, and my top travel tips so you can just pack your bags and enjoy the Pura Vida lifestyle. Grab your notebook, let's get into day one. Like, subscribe, and click the bell. Check out our Costa Rica travel essentials like shoes, hiking clothes, bug spray, bathing suits, and travel hack items, linked in the description below. Days number 1 through 3, La Fortuna and Arenal volcano. Your trip begins when you fly into Juan Santa Maria International Airport, or SJO, located just outside of the capital, San Jose. From here, our first destination is La Fortuna. How to get there? To get to La Fortuna, rent a 4x4 if you are comfortable driving, or book a shared or private shuttle right from the airport. The drive takes about 2.5 to 3 hours. Day 1 is all about arrival. Check into your room at Tabacón Thermal Resort and Spa. You will feel like you are sleeping in the middle of the jungle. Spend your entire afternoon and evening soaking in their natural hot springs, which are heated directly by the Arenal volcano. Grab a drink at the swim-up bar and let the travel fatigue melt away. Day 2 is a full-on adventure day. Wake up early and head to the Arenal Volcano National Park to hike the Arenal 1968 Trail. You are walking right across the old lava flows from the massive 1968 eruption. For lunch, head into the town of La Fortuna and eat at Soda Viquez. Order a casado, a massive traditional plate of rice, black beans, sweet plantains, salad, and your choice of meat. I highly recommend getting the fresh grilled fish or the shredded beef. It is incredibly flavorful and filling. In the afternoon of day 2, drive over to the Mistico Arenal Hanging Bridges Park. You will walk across massive suspension bridges high up in the rainforest canopy. This is prime real estate for spotting howler monkeys and sloths. That night, treat yourself to dinner at Don Rufino. It is an upscale spot with fantastic local ingredients. Get their signature wood-roasted chicken or a fresh cut of steak. Day 3 kicks off with a morning hike down to the La Fortuna waterfall. It is about 500 steps down into a jungle canyon, and at the bottom, an incredibly powerful waterfall crashes into a blue pool. Wear your swimsuit because you can swim in the river just downstream. After drying off and grabbing a quick lunch, spend your afternoon taking a local farm and cooking tour. You'll learn how to make traditional tortillas, harvest fresh vegetables, and cook a true farm-to-table Costa Rican meal. Days 4 to 5, Monteverde Cloud Forest and Tasting Tour. Now it is time to head up into the mountains to Monteverde. How to get there? Book the Jeep transfer. A shuttle picks you up at your La Fortuna hotel, takes you to Lake Arenal. You board a scenic boat ride across the water, and another shuttle meets you on the other side to take you up the mountain. Day 4 starts when you arrive in Monteverde around lunchtime. Check into the Cinda Monteverde Hotel. It is a gorgeous, sustainable mountain lodge located right near the Cloud Forest Reserves. That afternoon, you are going to take the Don Juan Coffee and Chocolate Tour. First, you will walk the trails and learn how coffee goes from the bean to the cup. And then you get to dive into the history of chocolate in Costa Rica. You get to smell, taste, and make your own chocolate treats. For dinner, check out the Tree House restaurant right in the middle of town. The dining room is literally built around a massive ficus tree. Day 5 is dedicated to the Monteverde Cloud Forest Biological Reserve. Get there right when they open at 7 a.m. The mist rolling through the trees creates a moody, atmospheric environment, and the early morning is the best time to spot the rare, resplendent Quetzal bird. After a busy morning of hiking, grab lunch at a local cafe in Santa Elena. Spend your afternoon getting an adrenaline rush. Monteverde is famous for having the best zip lining in Costa Rica, including the massive Tarzan swing at Salvatura Park. Finally, book a guided night walk for that evening. The jungle completely transforms after dark. With a local guide and a flashlight, you will spot sleeping toucans, red-eyed tree frogs, tarantulas, and maybe even a kinkajou. Days 6 through 9, the wild Osa Peninsula, Drake Bay, and marine giants. For the second half of the trip, we are heading to the absolute wildest part of Costa Rica, the Osa Peninsula. National Geographic called this area the most biologically intense place on Earth, and they were not kidding. How to get there? On day 6, take a morning shuttle back down to San Jose. From there, catch a quick 50-minute domestic flight on Sansa Airlines down to Drake Bay. Once you land, grab a quick taxi and check into the Drake Bay Getaway Resort. This boutique eco-lodge sits right on the coast with stilted bungalows offering sweeping views of both the rainforest and the ocean. Spend your afternoon walking the coastal trail from the town down to Playa San Josecito, taking dips in the secluded coves along the way. Have dinner right at the resort that night. Their fresh fish is incredible. Day 7 is a massive wildlife day. You will take a boat from Drake Bay down the coast into Corcovado National Park, landing at the Seringa Ranger Station. You will spend the entire day hiking the trails here, spotting bears, tapirs, sleeping on the beach, all 4 species of Costa Rican monkeys, and flocks of scarlet macaws. Day 8 is split into 2 amazing activities. In the morning, take a boat tour up the Serpe River mangroves. It is completely different from the coastal jungle, and you can spot crocodiles, tree boas, and tons of water birds. In the late afternoon and evening, we focus on sea turtles. The beaches around the Osa Peninsula are critical nesting grounds for olive ridley and hawksbill sea turtles. If you are traveling during the right window, you have an incredible chance of seeing baby sea turtles hatch and make their dash to the ocean. Day 9 is all about marine giants. You'll take a boat tour out to Cano Island. The boat ride out is an event in itself. Keep your eyes glued to the horizon because this area is a massive migratory superhighway for humpback whales. Watching a 40-ton whale breach the surface right next to your boat is mind-blowing. Once you get to Cano Island, gear up for world-class snorkeling or scuba diving. The underwater visibility here is phenomenal. You will swim alongside white-tipped reef sharks, massive schools of jackfish, marine turtles, and if you are really lucky, especially between December and April, you might find yourself face to face with a massive, gentle whale shark gliding through the current. In the evening, have a farewell dinner at the open-air restaurant at the Drake Bay Getaway Resort. Order a huge plate of the fresh catch of the day, like mahi-mahi or red snapper, and watch the sunset over the Pacific. Day 10, Departure, Weather, and Wildlife Travel Tips. On day 10, it is time to head back via that quick Sansa flight from Drake Bay back into SJO. But before we wrap up, let's talk about the most crucial part of planning this trip. When should you actually go? Costa Rica has 2 distinct seasons, and knowing the difference will make or break your trip. The dry season, December through April. Peak tourist season, endless sunshine, hot days, and clear skies. It is perfect for beach days and gives you the best underwater visibility and snorkeling at Cano Island, which is exactly what you want if you are trying to spot whale sharks. Number 2, the green season, May through November. The rainy season, but don't let that scare you. The mornings are usually sunny with warm showers rolling in during the late afternoon. The jungles are lush, there are fewer crowds, and prices drop significantly. If you are planning to travel during Costa Rica's green season, May to November, it is crucial to be aware of the real risks associated with flash flooding. The heavy rains that make the jungle so vibrant can also create sudden and dangerous conditions, especially in natural settings and on rural roads. The most significant threat in natural areas during the rainy season is a phenomenon known locally as cabeza de agua, flash floods. These occur when heavy rain falls high up in the mountains, causing rivers and waterfalls miles downstream to suddenly surge. Conditions change rapidly in Costa Rica. Before heading out for the day, check the weather forecast, look up the status of the roadways via apps like Waze, and always ask your hotel concierge or local guide for the most current advice. They will know if a specific route or waterfall is safe to visit that day. September, October, and November are the most dangerous months. Now, if you are traveling specifically for the wildlife, timing is everything. Whales and whale sharks. The Osa Peninsula is legendary for this. If you want to see humpback whales migrating with their calves, the best windows are August through October, and again from late December through March. For diving or snorkeling with whale sharks and massive oceanic manta rays around Cano Island, the dry season, December to April, gives you the best ocean conditions to spot them. Baby sea turtles. If watching hatchlings make a dash for the ocean is on your bucket list, visit the Osa Peninsula between September and February. And finally, here are my top need-to-know travel tips to make your trip to Costa Rica go as smoothly as possible. Car rental insurance is mandatory. If you decide to rent a car for the La Fortuna and Monteverde legs of this trip, be prepared. Costa Rican law dictates that you must purchase third-party liability insurance from the rental agency. This applies even if you have coverage through your credit card or a travel insurance policy. Those policies will not fulfill the legal liability requirement in Costa Rica. This mandatory insurance usually runs between $12 and $25 per day, so definitely factor that into your budget so you aren't surprised at the counter. Can you drink the water? In major tourist hubs in cities like San Jose and La Fortuna, the tap water is generally completely safe to drink. However, this is not the case for the wilder, more remote areas on our itinerary. The tap water in Drake Bay and the Osa Peninsula is not potable. You will need to rely on bottled water or the filtration systems that the eco lodges provide. I always recommend bringing a reusable water bottle that has a built-in filter, like a life straw, just to be on the safe side. Currency and cash. The local currency is the Costa Rican colon. While major hotels, tours, and larger restaurants will absolutely accept credit cards, and sometimes even US dollars, cash is still king in rural areas. You will want smaller denominations of colones for tipping your guides, taking quick taxis, and eating at the local family-run sodas. In Costa Rica, a soda is a small family-owned restaurant that serves traditional home-style Costa Rican food, often referred to as tico cuisine or criolla. They are the Costa Rican equivalent of an American diner or a small local cafe. You will find sodas everywhere, along highways, in small towns, and tucked into busy city centers. They are the best places to get an authentic taste of local culture and are incredibly budget-friendly. Pack quick dry clothing. The humidity is intense. Cotton will simply never dry out, so pack wool or similar materials. Next, bring strong bug repellent. For Corcovado, bring heavy-duty bug spray with DEET or picaridin. And finally, use reef-safe sunscreen. Protect the coral reefs, the whales, and the sea turtles at Kano Island by ensuring your sunscreen is free of harsh chemicals like oxybenzone. Costa Rica is a country that completely recharges your soul. From the sheer power of the Arenal volcano to swimming with a whale shark in the open ocean, it is a trip that changes you. Thank you so much for watching. If this itinerary helped you plan your Costa Rica adventure, please hit that like button, subscribe to Destinations by D, and drop a comment below letting me know which of these spots you are most excited to visit. Until next time, travel safe and pura vida.